name's Logan. I'm a student here at SF State.
And there's a picket line, there's action today here and other campuses around the country. What are the issues that students are raising here about the war in Palestine and what's going on?
Our demands, for us, for our campus specifically, is to end all U.S. aid to Israel, and then to money for jobs and education, not for war or occupation, given the fact that a lot of our faculty, professors are experiencing a lot of budget cuts. I live in the dorms here. It's a lot of increases regarding that and tuition. It's getting very expensive. And that's the fact that admin has millions and billions of dollars invested, and the fact that the money's not going here or really anywhere. Where it's supposed to be going. Yeah.
And why do you think that there's unlimited money for war, but students here have to go into debt to go to school? I mean, it's thousands of dollars, and it used to be $72 a semester when I went.
Oh man, I just feel like a lot of it is just due to the fact that war equals money equals profits. So they'd rather invest it there than investing it in the community and everyone else here who needs the funds.
And it seems like in the elections, both political parties are for continued funding of the war, the military-industrial complex. Do you think there's a political problem in this country that people don't have a political choice?
That's a good question. I don't really have an answer for that, actually. That's a really good question. But I just know that the genocide that's going on and that's still being enacted on the people in Palestine needs to stop.
And this thing that's the genocide that's going on in Palestine, and now the bombing of Lebanon, it's funded, supported by the United States, military weapons. I thought the United States is for democracy, against this kind of action.
Yeah, that is true. It's a lot. Just the fact that I know our tax dollars are funding this, and it's just really frustrating just knowing that it's just really frustrating, honestly. As a student, I'm trying to do my part in solidarity with the Palestinians there and trying to make sure doing what we can here, hopefully end the ceasefire. So.
Well, even if there's a ceasefire, it seems like they've raised Gaza. You have bulldozers there destroying it. They would like to probably make it another encampment of the settlements. That's kind of the expansion plan of the Israeli government. They don't believe that the Palestinians belong there.
Yeah.
So what kind of organizing is going on at San Francisco State around this issue today?
Oh yeah, sure thing. Today, yesterday was the year on genocides going on in Palestine. So today specifically, SF State and a few other schools, a few other labor unions, and a few other community organizations are in solidarity with us on this wide action for today. So we're all just holding solidarity actions for the week going into October mostly.
And what other unions are involved?
That's a good question. I don't really know at this time. I don't have an answer for you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I understand the unions have faced cutbacks, faculty, that situation. They're in a struggle as well for funds.
Yeah, that is very true.
And what's it like living in the dorms these days?
Oh, very. It's expensive. It's a lot of it. With the buildings itself, a lot of pipe issues. I had a friend of mine talk to me about the fact that there's a lot of mold and there are rats in their dorms, and I'm just paying too much money to have our infrastructure like this when there's so much money that could be invested back to us and whatnot.
How much do you pay a month to go to?
Now, before, because I'm a transfer student, I transferred here in the spring. It was $19.44 for me, and then it increased to $2,300 now. So. And
there are rats and moles in the building?
Yeah, and the pipes too were an issue. So.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
How do you pay it?
Through loans.
So you're going into debt to go to school here?
Yeah.
Here's 700 classes. All right, we want us back. Our tuition is 44%. Please come on over.
Opposition to the recent tuition hikes, and also
What were the hikes? Why don't you talk about that?
35% tuition hikes to all the class cuts, and also the fact that they're investing that money into genocide. We're showing that we've already divested. SFSU has become the first university in the country to actually divest, but they have not actually reinvested that into the students as well. So we're demanding both, and we're demanding that we end the genocide, but also to invest that money back into the people that are actually trying to work for a living here at SF State.
And who's running the university? If they would be investing in the war machine?
Trustees, not us.
Are they appointed by the governor?
I'm not sure who they're appointed by, but we don't vote on them.
And how many students are participating in the action today?
It's sporadic, so it's off and on. Right now, this picket, there's about 20 or so, 25 people. Another picket, there's about 30 people when I left. It's been oscillating. At one point, there was like 40 there. There was like more people here. So it's on and off, but we're going to see throughout the day how many people filter in and out.
And also the unions here, the faculty are facing struggles. The economic situation for the students, they're going into debt to go to college. I mean, is that a real problem for students here?
Yeah. I mean, I'm in philosophy. Most of our department has been getting cut. I've seen professors that everyone in that department loves that are not coming back next semester, so it's a big issue. Yeah.
So they're laying off faculty.
Yep.
And why do you think there seems to be unlimited money for the war machine, billions for Israel? Both parties are supporting this.
Because it makes more money for the trustees than we do, just straight up. Investing in us gives less of a profit for them than it does investing in genocide.
So what can people do who want to support your struggle?
Come join the picket lines, come join Students for Gaza, come to our assemblies every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Jack Adams Hall upstairs in the Student Center. Join the movement because, you know, it's not going to be a few student activists that fix this. It's going to be the student body collectively making that difference.
And are you concerned there have been retaliation against faculty members, students for speaking out on the issue of Palestine? Professors have been fired. Is that a concern of retaliation?
I don't think SF State administrators are that stupid. I think the other CSUs, yeah, maybe. But here they know what they're dealing with. They know if they start cracking down that they're going to be dealing with a campus that's on watch. So I don't think they're going to do that now.
What do you think about what's happening with Ahmed Rabab al-Dahadi? And what's
That's terrible. I mean, this is the thing about, SF State is politically when it's feasible for them, they will crack down. And so right now they're not going to crack on this because they don't think it's politically feasible. But we have to remember that that's where our rights come from, is that we enforce them. It's not that they give them to us, it's that we say that these are our rights and we're going to do something about it if you don't grant us our rights. Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva.